Well, it looks like some folks are getting just a little creative and finding ways to drive their 2020 Corvette until that software recall update's available.
Hey Rick, Conti, I need to know when the software fix for my Corvette will be released. I need an answer. Don't make me come down to the dealership and bite you.
Hi everybody and welcome. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here with you guys. Got a short one for you today, but I'm sorry, yesterday we had to talk about the 2020 Corvette Recall. And I know from talking to a lot of you that many of you aren't happy about this situation, but here's what you got to think about. Enjoy the new technology on this new Corvette. It's an over-the-air update. You don't have to go to the dealership and have a part changed. It's a software update. This is easy. Oh my gosh, you guys, could you imagine if you had to go to the dealership right now and wait to have a mechanical part changed on your car? Now, despite what a lot of you think, through the pandemic, our service entity has been extremely busy. So if you had to funnel all these Corvettes back into the service department and wait to get fixed, oh man, it would take a long time. It really would. Now, as of yesterday and today, the software update is not available, but I told you they are working overtime on that right now. This is not going to linger. It will be available, should be available sometime next week. Yeah, just hang in there. It'll be sometime next week, you guys, and you'll be, oh, I'm sorry, I had something in my eye. We'll be ready to roll. Hang in there, guys. Hang in there. Oh, and this car behind me, hey, I can't wait to do a feature on this. And the light is not right. The sun is setting, so it's not going to show off the shadow gray as we need to. But this is Deb's car in Ohio. Shadow gray, Spectre gray wheels. We'll go through the full spec for you. But here's what you need to know, guys. And I'm talking to you guys. You heard me. This is Deb's car in Ohio. You have to love and bow down and be so thankful for a woman that loves Corvette. Yeah, man. God bless y'all. You make the world a better place. Regular Stingray, not a Z51. An Ohio lady. All-season tires will be most appropriate. Again, I want to go through the full spec when the sun is appropriate. You'll really appreciate the way that she ordered this. She changed the order several times before getting to this point, and she did a great job. Really did. Hey, real quick, one more thing about yesterday's video. How did you like that I threw you yet another curveball with a contest on that pop quiz at the end of the video yesterday? Hey, congratulations to John Harper in California. I didn't know that was you by your little handle on YouTube, but we actually had the pleasure of meeting John last December in Vegas before Chuck and I did our C8 training. But the question was, what color was, we were talking about milestones for Corvette. The first car was white. The 500,000th car, well, that was white. The 1 millionth was white. 1.5, 1.75, those were all white. What was the 250,000th car? It was gold. Way to go, John. Well, with the sun setting, it's time to wrap this one up. I told you it was going to be a short one, and it's always nice to take that time and reminisce. Chevrolet has got a great Heritage Series running. I think you'll like this because it has to do with Corvette. Thanks again for joining us today, guys. Don't forget to join us tomorrow for our Coffee with Conti show.
My dad used to do a lot of trips to Europe, and he'd bring home car books, and the only American car that was ever in any of these European books was the Corvette.
It's exciting when you hear songs on the radio that mention the Corvette, just because you know that people love them just as much as you do.
When I think about performance and styling for Corvette, I think about 1957. The company created the Corvette SS, a car that was designed to go to the racetrack. A number of years later, created the Stingray Racer, one of the most famous concept vehicles that we did. The design put into the Stingray Racer was really a foreshadowing of the styling cues that went into the Corvettes of the mid-60s.
What I love about Chevrolet is that there's always a willingness to take the next step and try to lead aesthetically into the next generation of design.
So the mid-engine Corvette idea has been something that's been around for about 60 years. Started with Zora Augustontov. Enthusiasts really wanted those exotic mid-engine attributes. The rear weight bias that makes the car accelerate so quickly and great on the track, the light front end for quick steering, and the locale for visibility. So we could take the Corvette attributes that people love and combine the mid-engine supercar performance.
As you look at what the history of Corvette has been and what Zora wanted from the very beginning, I think now that we've been able to bring that to the market is remarkable.
Camaro started in 1967. You could get a 6-cylinder all the way up to V8, Z28, high performance.
I mean, the quintessential Camaro was in 1969 to me, which is the most muscle car version of Camaro.
Well, Camaro had a hiatus after 2002, and there was a lot of talk about bringing it back.
That 2010 Camaro, it's almost like it came from outer space. The concept was just magical, and I think the production car was even better.
Design really captured the essence of Camaro, bringing back the heritage of the first generation, and it just exploded. A whole new generation of Camaro fans became involved.
It's incredible when you go out and just see the die-hard fans that are just so dedicated to Chevrolet.
The current state of Camaro is great. We came out with a new LT1 model, and this is a more affordable way to get that 455 horsepower. We're going to have a wild cherry design package and expanded the lineup, everything from the LS with the 2-liter turbo all the way up to the ZL1 1LE, which is one of the ultimate track weapons you can buy.
One of the most amazing things that have come out lately is the LT4 crate. So if you look at our C7 Z06 and our ZL1 Camaro with that 6.2-liter supercharged engine, you can get a fully validated 650 horsepower crate engine with a matching transmission and control system.
These are great cars for both track and fun to drive on the road as well.
Whether it's a Corvette or a Chevelle or a Camaro, just really inspiring.
Chevrolet is really the foundation of American performance.